Located in the heart of the Rocky Mountains, 1.5 hours west of Denver, Colorado, lies Summit County. Sitting over 9,000 feet in elevation and surrounded by 6 world-class ski resorts, it's hard to find another area of the world that offers as much diverse skiing terrain and mountain lifestyle as Summit County. Summit County has a very special place in my life. I was raised in Frisco, graduated from Summit High School in 2000. I went on to live on the East Coast and on the West Coast, but I always knew that I was going to be coming back to Summit County to enjoy the mountains and the lifestyle that it affords. It's got a great sense of local community, and if you enjoy being outdoors, it's hard to find another place to be. In today's video, I'm going to break down the different areas of Summit County and what each town has to offer. We're going to highlight Breckenridge, Frisco, Silverthorne, Dillon, Keystone, and Copper Mountain. We are on the way to Keystone. There's 2 ways to get to Keystone and Dillon. You can either do the Dillon Dam Road or you can come over Swan Mountain Road. Highly recommend Swan Mountain Road because you can check out Sapphire Point. One of my favorite neighborhoods is here to my left, Summerwood. Looks like all the houses that are hanging off the cliff. They have great gore range and 10-mile views all over the lake. And it's fun to take the pontoon boat that I mentioned from the Frisco Marina earlier and come cruise down here, do some trolling, catch some trout, and look at some of these phenomenal houses. All right, we are at the beginning of Keystone, pulling in. Keystone has a Nordic Center and 2 different golf courses. This is the river course. And then there's also the ranch. Both are phenomenal. A lot of the golf courses can double as Nordic courses in the wintertime. Coppers is a little off of that, and not a lot of people know about Coppers. Frisco has the Adventure Park, as we mentioned, and then Keystone has theirs, and then Breckenridge is not on the golf course. So I guess I shouldn't have said that at all. Didn't make it.
Breck has one on the golf course.
Oh, they do have one on the golf course. Yeah. Thank you, Luke. Thanks, because I know what I'm talking about. We also just passed the gun range. There's a gun range in Keystone, so if you need to go test your artillery, you can go there. We are going to go take a look at Lake Keystone and the activities that you can do there in the winter and the summertime. But one important thing to note, Keystone is going to be incorporated into its own town, so it's going to be breaking away from unincorporated Summit County. That's a really recent development. It still hasn't been completely ratified, but that is a change. Keystone's going to have a lot more control over the rules that it makes and spending and everything else that goes with being its own town. We are here at Keystone Lake. Great place to go ice skating during the winter. Summertime, it switches over and you can take out boats, paddle boards. There's a bunch of other activities. Over there in that complex, there's a bunch of different restaurants that you can go to. All of these condominiums share a ton of amenities. So you have the common clubhouse here. The bike path runs right along the Snake River. It's unbelievably pretty in the summertime. You have to do that bike ride. And there's a spa over there, which everybody loves. Got to check that out. But this is just outside of the village, and it's a great place to visit as well. Keystone is one of the only ski resorts that has nighttime skiing. Really unique experience. If you haven't night skied, it's pretty cool. You can just take a break, go have some dinner, and then head back out. And because they have a really nice gondola, you stay warm the whole time. You get to warm up after every run. So something that's unique about Keystone. Keystone has some of the last riverfront development. So there's 2 really big developments that are going to be going in. The Kindred, which is also going to be a hotel, commercial, and residential, and then the Alcove. And that's going to basically complete their center village as far as developable property without starting to move towards teardowns. And we're pulling into the main parking lot right now. So Keystone is closed this time of year. They were the first resort in Summit County to close. There's a second ice rink right here in Durkham Square. Normally in the middle of winter, there's a bunch of lights, and it's quite a cute little Christmassy scene. We're in River Run Village. This place really explodes during the season. Like I said, it is closed right now, so we have the entire place to ourselves. In another 2 months, though, the Bluegrass Festival, the Wine Festival, the Barbecue Festival, the Bourbon Festival, and the free concerts all start right here in River Run Village. I've seen some of the best free concerts in Summit County here, and it's really a great experience in the summer. So as we were talking about, alcove is going in right there. You can see this huge crane over here to my left. That's going to be the Kindred. So if you're looking for true ski in and ski out, those are going to be some of the last developments available that are going to be new construction. Kickapoo Tavern, really like, and Steep Brewing. And Steep Brewing has 2 locations. There's also one on Highway 6 in the Gateway condos. And you can get coffee there too if you're not looking for a beer. The bus system is phenomenal in Keystone. If you're staying or you own any of the condos, anywhere throughout Keystone, you're gonna have access to the mountain. Keystone doesn't have like a traditional town. It's really the ski area and the resort itself. And because of that, all of the different condominiums have really gone all out on their amenities because they know that they need to create a full culture there because they don't have the walkability of Breckenridge and they don't have the walkability of Frisco, Silverthorne, or Dillon. So that's one thing that's really unique about Keystone is that all of the complexes here have just gone all out on the amenities, and they make sure to keep them updated on a regular basis. Off the beaten path is a little town called Montezuma, and we are driving up there now. It's going to go from a paved road to an unpaved road. We pass one of my favorite trailheads, which is Peru Creek. Great Nordic skiing. If you're looking to backcountry Nordic ski and not do one of the Nordic centers in the wintertime, and then for biking or hiking, it's a really historic kind of trail in the summertime. And Luke is going to talk about all the different dirt bike trailheads because he's a dirt biker, and he's really familiar with the different areas that you can go to from Montezuma.
Yeah, so from Montezuma, it's not just dirt biking. You can do ATVs, razors, Jeep trails, 4x4 trails. And from Montezuma, you can continue up Montezuma Road. That follows up Deer Creek, or you can take St. John's Road. And that gives you access all the way up to Webster Pass on the Continental Divide. And you can take those off-road trails all the way into Breckenridge, all the way over to Fairplay, and sort of just keep going forever.
Thanks, Luke. We also just passed the tennis courts. So there's indoor courts and outdoor courts right off of the main light in Keystone. Keystone also has an equestrian center, so if you want to take some horse rides in the summertime, you can do that. Breckenridge has an equestrian center, and Copper Mountain also has an equestrian center, so that's another really nice summertime activity. We are back inside and warming up by the fire. We're going to have a spring powder day tomorrow. Thanks for joining us on the macro tour of Summit County. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, ask us a question, and there's going to be more videos in the future.